the manticore here?
Yes, but you are adding up a lot of points now.
Enhanced
First, you have to
perception.
find one.
Ah.
Then
I
you
think-
have to, if you want to capture it.
Yeah.
Then if you want to bring it, you see what I mean? There's each one of those is going to need its range.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's a good start. And also it has to be shattering and lovely and preserve something in some way, which is not too, it's possible, right? It's magic. Some of it just could just be description.
No, I forget the manticore here. I would think it's lovely, but it might go around and shatter a few things.
That's right. I find this completely logical myself.
Don't you think? Yeah.
Yeah, they look pretty. They look nice.
Yeah.
I mean, the obvious one is like enhanced perception,
Mm-hmm.
like
To
find
find
something.
Yeah.
And then you, but
For that one, you would probably just need range.
yeah, or target area.
Target area, that's what I mean, yeah.
And you put like at least 7 points. A whole forest is probably what you need. If it's not going to be as close as a castle.
Yeah,
You know, you don't need the entire land.
right. But so 7 points is a lot.
Yeah, and then you're covering. You can find every manticore in the area.
That's correct.
So if I do that, enhance my perception.
Yeah.
For a whole forest.
Yeah.
And can I do anything else?
Well, there are 2 more points if you want. And if we look at it, for example, you might want to transport. If that would be another person for 1 point, but then transporting it would then be a lot more points across a forest, for example.
You get a few meters. You get the manticore a few meters closer.
That's right. That's exactly right. But on the other hand, you could.
But if I start moving it, maybe it sort of hits the trees and falls unconscious.
You could alter its behavior or to or make yourself. Actually, you could capture, which means that you know where it is and you capture it where it is.
And I know where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That way you could kind of lock it down. Preserving.
Yeah, preserving. And I think that's lovely.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
it falls asleep. And
yeah.
Looks lovely. And sleep.
Yeah.
Now, are you great at magic?
Yes. Or no. I'm sort of more okay actually.
Okay. In
I
that
think
case,
I'm great,
right.
but maybe
Exactly.
that's not.
But if you were great at magic, you were actually allowed to pump more poo points into the power.
Okay.
Notice there is no role of resolution in magic. It's going to work.
Yeah.
What will work is
Yeah.
the question.
Okay, maybe I'll go then for capture.
Yeah, sure.
And then I do it for the whole forest.
Well, but it's only one being.
Right.
See, you only have points to capture one.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But I mean, I guess
Get
it has
You
to be
can
one.
perceive the entire forest and like maybe capture the closest one.
Or the one you want.
Or
the prettiest
or the
one.
prettiest
right?
one. The prettiest one.
Yeah, that is the most lovely one.
Yes.
The most beautiful tail.
That's exactly.
If
Yes.
there's 2 tails, that would be perfect. But maybe
I
that's
don't think so.
the-
So it's beautiful.
Yeah.
What a lovely manticore.
Yeah.
And the let's see, of course, I have to be a little bit arbitrary. I'll just be completely neutral. It is not the farthest away and it is not the nearest. If you want the loveliest, then it's not going to be the nearest one. It will be halfway.
Yeah.
Just going to be kind of boring about that.
Yeah.
So it's off there in the hills with scary stone pylons and other mysterious objects with the scattered bones of prey around it and happily purring to itself. And how is it captured?
How it is captured? Is it maybe, I don't know, is it, well, I guess it sort of forces sleep.
Okay.
So.
And the shattering, is that in your area where you are? Or where it is?
Where something is shattered. I think it happened to be right behind this very big pine tree, and one of its very big pine cones sort of snapped and fell down on its head, and therefore it fell asleep.
What did this poor manticore ever do to you? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have seen your lovely shattering preservation spell, and the only way you will ever cast that again is by the rules. There's a rule. But the point is typically we do not recast spells. There's some chance to be allowed to do it, but it's not the routine.
No.
Now, so you have done this. You're like, aha. Oh, so now let's bring a quicker look into this village. You are the one on the spot for the next events. Mm-hmm. They are going to people are going to bring Marchu into the village, and they're trying to carry him, but he's like, get off me, and he wants to stride. And the people are running ahead and saying, the mighty axe is found. Marchu has it, and even you, sneaking back and hear someone say, that idiot?
This is my opportunity to get lost in the crowd.
Right. Yeah. And so, are you much of a sneaker?
I'm okay at it.
Okay. In that case, I think we may have to have some sneaking. But the consequences for failure are not going to be that great because everybody is distracted and everything. It's going to be not that hard.
No, I failed anyway. I'm bad at this.
Okay. And how about you?
Yeah, I'm sort of hoping that there will be a celebration with beer and stuff.
That is happening for sure.
That is, yeah. Because I want to join that. And that's free for all, I suppose.
Now it is.
Now it is.
Now it is, yes. And so you are shoved some. Will you quaff an ale with your shouting friends?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I don't know what skill or anything to do.
Well, in this particular case, there is a shall we say, a problem. The ale is definitely not right. You quack and you're like, what the hell are they drinking? Oops. And it is, there's a mighty belch as your body attempts to rid itself of whatever, of whatever substance was in here. And there's no particular roll against it at the moment, but you recognize that effectively you have been kind of poisoned.
Okay.
Oops. They are all drinking it and slapping each other on the shoulders and getting really mean. They're starting to or people are getting weapons and saying, well, the first thing we're going to do is go and kill Crewman, that bastard, he spoke against Marchu. Let's go teach him a lesson. Somebody else says, I found a Crewman supporter over here. He's a spy brought in by Crewman. They're dragging this poor guy. This poor guy is being dragged over. He looks like he's from the White Ways. He's, somebody has grabbed his obviously evil and talismanic wands that he carries about. And there's saying, send his head to Crewman, show him. It's, villagers in this setting are actually not typically stupid. These guys are acting a lot more Monty Python than one would expect, is what I'm saying.
They're clearly poisoned.
Yeah, clearly something is up.
Yeah.
And you were probably wondering too. It's like, look, dude, all I did was ask. It's a little over the top. Yeah. I did. Granted, you didn't like me. Granted, I tried to sneak away, but you'd think.
And these names they're throwing around confuse me as well. I don't know this guy.
Exactly. Crew who?
What is all this commotion? I must go and have a look.
Of course. Yeah. And sure enough, there is one of your countrymen who is being dragged forth and excoriated.
You are what? An abomination. What? You are basically an alien.
Yeah, I don't know what that means in the context of like it's probably
It's what other people say.
Yeah.
What can I do about that?
well, you probably recognize me as one of those weird shamans that hang around the outskirts
Yeah.
of communities
Oh no.
and just yeah.
And they're what?
They're kind of useful sometimes,
you
but
to your knees and show
they're saying that I'm in league with some local person.
What is going on? I cannot accept this. Unhand the citizen of the White Waste.
Aha. And the immediate response, of course, is a matter of convincing, is it not?
Yes, sure. At that I am great.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Roll a
And
five.
you roll. If you spend a pool point, you can resolve this way past the range of the basic roll.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Excellent.
You throw your weight around.
Yeah, sure.
And I will even add a little bit more. I'll say that part of this extra point spending is going to be about the people you have paid all that money to. They are very much
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Also, they didn't have an ale, so.
right, exactly. And so they are, but they are definitely, giving the big glare from behind. You may be saying, "Oh, these people are easy to convince," not aware that there are 7 guys behind you. So they are, you're in a pretty good situation here for this, and you are unhanded.
No. Thank you.
And I gave it to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Of course. Right. You're one of those. Yeah. Later. Yeah.
now,
Whew. So I got my manticore, so I have to go and get it.
yes, you do.
Which is, but I guess I haven't noticed much of what has been going on.
No, you have been a little busy, but
But yeah, so I need to go. I guess I need to go into a village and gather a little team and then go out for a
Yeah.
manticore picnic.
excellent. You are that NPC.
Yeah. How difficult can it be?
Then I find a short, slender guy and a big, tough guy to go and get me a manticore.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Yeah.
perfect. So, just one question. I'm great at weird lore.
Yes.
What's that?
Excellent. Weird lore is exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah,
When you need to know certain things, or if you are seeking to find, for example, a magical object or something like this,
yeah,
then you will roll weird lore.
yeah.
And it is mostly about knowledge, gaining knowledge, but it is also perhaps a combat tactic. It's quite flexible.
Okay.
So, but it has to be weird to begin with,
yeah,
right? We have to be in a situation where the weird stuff is happening,
yeah,
rather than you deciding it's weird so you can use weird lore.
yes. Okay.
And now I just want to tell you a little bit more about piglets. So as we continue to play, I am simply going to make your life difficult.
Yes.
I have nothing better to do. And what you do, piglets, yes. When you decide to test regarding your piglet, which you state, I don't, it will automatically bring in that content. That content is now in the scenario and is now I can adopt it even. A successful test means that whatever happens is to your advantage at the moment. An unsuccessful test merely gives you kind of a clue that about what's going on, or that it is happening, or your brother is nearby or something. So it kind of confirms it,
Mhm.
but it doesn't give you any immediate advantage. So if you are, for example, chased by assassins, I'm trying to escape the assassins, that might be your piglet, and you say, as you are attacked by mugwumps or something, you say, and this is when the assassins come and hit me, try to get me too, and hope for the successful roll, which means that the assassins and the mugwumps attack each other while you can get out of there. That's the idea. So I've just chosen an example of kind of a negative sounding or disadvantageous sounding piglet, but you can use it to your advantage with the roll. And so if it is a very advantageous one, or if it is something like seeking your brother, a successful roll will be to your advantage in the immediate situation. But either way, you will be bringing your brother into what is happening.
Mhm.
So, but that is why I don't play your piglets until they come in. You're the ones who,
Yeah.
who
We
say
give you
how they
license
come
to start
in.
using.
Exactly, correct. And also, I don't control the circumstances. That's up to your role.
Mhm.
So just letting you know that these things are available to you.
Mhm.
Now, for you, that means that if you choose to bring in the piglet and test it,
Yeah.
that your search for the manticore is going to serve you very, very nicely right now. If you succeed, the manticore that you just find doesn't kill you, for example. Or
Yeah.
just to be very basic in that regard. It very much depends on the situation you are in, because advantage means right here and now, whatever that is.
Yeah.
So now we are going to open up play a little bit without me framing everything quite so directly, because it's now magic is ticking away. All spells cast continue to pervade the situation. Sooner or later, multiple spells start to interact. That's why I am writing them now.
Oh, right. Interesting. Go throw lots of spells.
Well, all of you can do magic.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
true. All of you can
That's
do
right.
magic.
So-
Did you just see the looks on all of their faces?
Yeah.
Oh, did you something up?